Hello, YouTube stackers. This is ST with Silver Stacking 101, where we always believe in staying stacked and packed. Stacked with silver, gold, food, ammo, and packed with the means necessary to defend our stack. I put up a video last week, Silver Experiment Part 1, where I pre-announced my intention on putting a catchy title for the following day's video. Silver prices expected to rise. If you haven't seen Silver Experiment Part 1, please go back and watch it before watching this video. I'm not going to cover a lot I covered in that video out of fear of being redundant, so it may not make much sense if you haven't watched the first video. I predicted a great rise in the number of viewers with the catchy title. I was not disappointed. Compared to my other videos, it did much better. I also expected a large amount of disagreement. I was not surprised I received it. However, I was pleasantly surprised that some of the disagreement was from people who thought I was overly optimistic in my silver projection. That gave me hope, because many of the reasons they cited were valid reasons. It's my opinion to be this optimistic. It doesn't mean I'm going to be right and they're going to be wrong. A couple of viewers responded that I was overly optimistic for some reasons I don't agree with. One responded about the coming deflation. Have you heard anything about deflation? Do you know of anybody that's worried about deflation? Inflation's the order of the day. And everything, all the worries I have, deflation is not on my threat matrix. The second one was a viewer commented, excuse me one second, allergies. A viewer commented about the economy is not good. Okay, that can be a matter of opinion. But he cited as his source a website that tracks layoffs. I'm sure that's an independent publication without an agenda. I went and checked out the website. And certainly in any economy there are layoffs. But I can tell you firsthand, I live in a rural county with a textile plant that has not seriously hired in over 15 years. They are hiring anybody they can get for unskilled labor starting at $15 an hour, and this is a low cost of living county. They have to pay that to get anybody to show up right now. So I know there's layoffs. Some companies lay off, some companies are hiring. The total, when everything nets out, is increasing employment market. Then the pumpers. And I love reading the people's comments that think I am underestimating silver and what they think it's going to be. And I check out their channel. I go to their subscription list, and invariably they subscribe to the same group of pumpers. My favorite comment from a pumper viewer was a West Virginia member of Congress introduced legislation to tie the United States dollar to gold. That legislation was, of course, sent to committee as standard practice. The viewer commented the House bill number and then checkmate. It's not checkmate. It's not even a contemplated move. Any elected official can propose any law. It getting to a floor vote is another issue, much less passing. This thing will never make it out of committee. There are all kinds of laws that are introduced and regulations and so forth that never make it out of committee. Let's talk about Texas. On a state level, there's a representative in the state of Texas, in order to prove points about other issues, that's proposed a bill that would fine men $100 per occurrence for masturbation. I'm sorry, I mean, that's mainstream news. It's in the news. Now, do you think for a second Texas is going to impose a chicken choking tax? No. Do you think for a second Congress is going to give up its ability to spend like drunken sailors to tie the US dollar to gold? No. Now, one thing I could take from this video and the responses, if I wanted to make a business of this, and I don't, I could put up 3 to 4 videos a week, have some editing, have some cool music, put on coat and tie, and give price updates 3 or 4 times a week. That's not what I'm about. Another issue it proves is people want a fast answer. They don't want to understand it. They just want to be told what it's going to be. It's kind of interesting. I need to bring up a Jesse Livermore quote when I do a video on the Silver Pumper Business Plan, which is coming a week from tomorrow. Guys, comment. Let me know what you think. Agree, disagree, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. God bless you, and stay stacked and packed.